All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Midnight Run Creations. Gonna do a little video of the little red cooler. That's what we're calling this old girl here. So it's a little red cooler, 1950s-ish Dodge 40, I think 48 to 51, 52 or something like that, 53. I don't know. Pilothouse, Dodge Pilothouse, because it's got the 5 windows and stuff to it. So but yeah, so that's the basis of it. So that's anyway, the cab section is like 48 to 51. The bed is off of a 53 Dodge because I needed a wider bed because it's on a 2004 2006 Crown Vic chassis. So it's pretty darn wide back here, not just the chassis but the wheelbase, the frame and stuff on it, your suspension stuff and everything else. So using the 53 bed, it's a much wider bed. It was also a long bed. I mean, it was long. It was 8 feet, 8.5 feet inside bed width. So it's been chopped down to 6.5 feet exactly on the inside bed. The fenders and stuff were modified to that width and stuff onto it. So running boards and everything stuff onto it. So we kept the kind of the patina look onto it because it was different colors. The bed was like a green color and the doors were from a different truck. And then obviously same with, so not so much because I ran the Crown Vic chassis, but because I've got these huge 10 inch or 10.5 inch. These are Mustang track pack wheels that are on it. So they're 19s by like 10 or 10.5, something like that. With some meaty tires and stuff onto them. Nice wide tires, not too low profile either with it. Obviously you can go with a higher profile to get more height and stuff off of it. But yeah, so but mostly we flared the fenders because of the wide tire and stuff onto it. This truck was intended for like autocross and drift and stuff onto it. So that's why it has coilover shocks, adjustable coilovers up front, single adjustable, and then adjustable they're QA1s, and adjustable QA1 shocks in the back. It also has springs from rear springs, coil springs from a Grand Marquis, I think it is, or Town Car. So they're a shorter, they're a tighter spring, but they're a shorter spring too. So that brought the back end down to tuck those tires into that rear fender and stuff on it. There is, like, I kid you not, excuse my language, shitload of cross bracing all done back inside here and stuff. Because even like with these trucks, we have to do all kinds of bracing right here. Because if not, when you lift it up, you can stick your hand sideways in because the chassis flexes, even though it's a fully boxed frame. You still have to go through and tie those in because, as you've seen from my other videos, this will flex without the full body of the Crown Vic and stuff onto it. So I didn't want any flexing in this because we wanted to just plant and stay good. So it's cross braced. Fuel tank is right here onto it. Battery is in the center there, so you just take those, pop them out, and you got access to your battery. Nice brand new battery in there. With it, fuel, like I said, fuel tank is here. It's the Tank Sync Suburban style fuel tank, set back in the back here again to try and do weight balance and stuff onto it. Custom fenders on it. We'll do a walk around so you can see all the angles and stuff. Custom front grille because that was all missing or hacked up and stuff with it. So we built a grille. We got halo headlights onto it with the high beam and low beam and stuff into them. Cool halo. Like I said, kept the patina onto it. Well, kind of repainted it. Like I said, I guess I didn't say that all the way, but yeah, so it's been repainted because, like I said, it was all different colors and stuff. So, and I mean, it had character to it. We've got bumps and bruises like you saw on the other side, some stuff, you know, just little things here and there and stuff on it. Not horrible. There was zero rust in this truck, which was just an amazing thing in itself. I think I've said that before with it. So we had to make a custom tailgate because the tailgate wouldn't fit because we're a different height and everything and stuff onto it. So this is all the original hardware though from the original tailgate. We just kind of made it to fit. Not sure. Yeah, so we have the Dodge stuff to add into it if need be, but it kind of is what it is. Nice wood bed, 5-window coupe or 5-window pilot house. I got off track putting the deals, but yeah, so little bunky bunk over on that side. But so anyway, what we did was the Duplicolor single stage paint. Did the brown primer underneath of it like they did back in the old days. and then did the red, shot it all over, and then scuffed it down in the same, pretty much the same spots on where it was all scuffed down to begin with it. So kind of gave it that nice patina look and stuff with it. So it got shining through, so you can see some of the green from the original fenders, the brown from the primer and stuff. It's got black mixed into it, so really cool, really neat. This has, I think his door was blue, so you got some of the blue shining through and stuff onto it. So no clear coat on it right now, so it's just all there. So, you know, we can choose to either leave it that way so that these spots will, you know, get some natural rust and stuff to them, or you can do a clear coat or linseed oil or something like that onto it to seal it in, you know, or let it rust and then seal it. I mean, the sky's the limit. Nice thing is, it's a driver. It looks like this. You don't have to worry about anything happening with it and stuff. So, yeah, so cool. Crown Vic chassis, track back wheels. So, we got the power plant, the heart of the beast. LS 6.0 LQ9 motor with a sloppy stage 2 cam, fully tore down and rebuilt, so everything internal is new and stuff onto it. Rings and the internals are all built so that it can handle like 30 pounds of boost with it. So it's built to do supercharger, turbo, whatever else you want to do with it. No other performance stuff done to it besides that. I mean, these LS motors are just freaking awesome. Realistically, there's no reason to even do a different intake. This is the truck intake manifold, which other than being higher than most, it flows better than any aftermarket one does, unless you're, you know, drag racing and stuff like that. But otherwise, it's all there. Serpentine kit, so alternator works. Power steering is hooked into the Crown Vic rack. This has 4-wheel disc brakes all the way around, power brakes. This is the Crown Vic booster and master cylinder, which work awesomely. No need of headers because the LS manifolds are awesome. The LS is sweet. The AC compressor sits down on the bottom, has its own separate belt, so you can still pop that back on and have AC, no problem to it. New aluminum radiator with electric fan that's on its own relay. The engine and tranny are all ran off of, which I'll show you inside, the Holley Terminator X Max engine management system. So it can be tuned. It does the self-learning and stuff with it. It's awesome, tried and true, and rocking and rolling. We have a cool cold air intake that's set right there. You can go any which way you want to with it. Hood's easy to remove, to get stuff to. I mean, you open this side up, it's easy servicing. Same with on the other side too. There's just unlimited serviceability and stuff with it. You can see the cool shocks down inside there and upper and lower control arm stuff on it. So pretty sick, pretty sweet. Dodge, originally fluid driven. It's still fluid driven because you have to put gas in it to get it to drive and stuff. So all new glass. This is the smoked glass, so you can kind of see the tinting to it when you look through. So it's all smoked glass, all brand new glass, safety rated glass, all new weather seals and weather stripping onto it. So you can see kind of the tinting and stuff onto it. New door seals, that's why it's a little bit harder to open and stuff. New hardware on the door, so new armrests, new cranks for the window and stuff with it. Yeah, we got, let's see, on the inside, Camaro seats, 2010, 2013 Camaro seats. They are electric and power, and they do work. They're all ran for power off their own relay, so they go up, down, back, everything else and stuff with it, up, down. I do have the headrest for it. They'll throw those in. It does have 3-point seatbelts, so they are correctly all mounted in and stuff with it. So rocking and rolling. New headliner. I have that center piece on it. I actually have the edge pieces too, but they sent me the wrong ones. They're for the ones without the side window on it. So I guess that's the thing to say is the bubble side windows are not brand new glass. They are crazy hard to find and expensive when you do, and these were in perfect shape. So the company I got the rest of the glass from said if they're not broken and stuff, then there is no reason to replace them. It is new gasketing, however. Everything has new gaskets and seals and stuff onto it. So same with the door here. This is a custom seal because the ones that you get from the companies that do this stuff, DMC or whatever it is, they suck. So this is nice thick stuff. So yes, it does make it so the door closes a little bit harder and stuff, and a little harder, you know, to open, doesn't just pop at you, but it's sealed, and that's what's important with it. So let's see. So as I said, the Holley Terminator X, so that's the handheld unit. The PCM, all electronics are right here behind this. This just has screws that pop it off. There is our main power source. Like I said, battery runs back here and is in that back where I showed you. So this is the main power source to kick it all off. But relays, everything is all right underneath of here. So really easy to get to. You can either just take this part off or that part off. It's easy to get to. Everything's original, so we did do a little bit nicer of a paint job on the inside. As you can see, didn't quite do so much patining. There's a little bit of shine through, you can see kind of that. It was kind of nice. Wanted to do kind of that nicer inside look, but didn't do a ton of coating with it, so some of that kind of shine through. We have completely new gauges. All the vitals are right here: volts and fuel, temperature and oil pressure on it. We have speedo and tack, all of which are operational onto it. Yeah, speedo there. We have a I did it GM style tilt column. I gotta put the turn signal and stuff back on there with it, but that is there. Of course, the brake, which to the ground Vic, and then it is drive-by wire on the LS, so that's the LS gas pedal with it. That wire you see right there, which get tucked up. I think those are extras. Yeah, those are all extras, so you can run power for radio. This has a hot rod 14 circuit universal wiring harness for the body. It runs the headlights and tail lights, the gauge cluster lights. Like I said, it has extra for radio. The AC, it has power, all the controls for the AC system and stuff onto it. Speedos ran off a GPS system on it. Like I said, new weather stripping, new trim for the windshield onto it. I do have the visors for it as well too. They're just cardboard, so you can put whatever you want to onto it, but I do have them, so that'll go back into new review mirror on it. That is where the radio speaker went. That's auxiliary port onto it. So there's our ignition and the headlight switch, brand new. What else? For wiring. Yeah, so the hot rod harness kit runs all the body harness, and then the Holley runs all of the Holley stuff, the LS, the motor and transmission, all that kind of fun stuff with it. So this gives you all of your vitals and all that kind of fun stuff, which we'll do a video of that stuff later. B&M, awesome gate shifter. This thing is just freaking cool. It's got that to it, and then it drops down. You can actually shift between first and second and stuff on it. So it is the 4L60E, so it is a 4-speed transmission. Just you can throw it in drive, or you can get down here and you can sit here and actually shift back and forth. That's why I got this, because again, autocross stuff, I can sit here and ding 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 back and forth and stuff on it. So yeah, there's the passenger side door with all the new stuff onto it. The gap's there because that door's not closed. There's a little bit better view of the seatbelt harness and stuff with it. Center console for all the battery wire, the wiring and stuff runs through there, so that is hollow, so that can be made into a cup holder thing or whatever, or it can actually be taken out if you want a bench seat put in here. This section here will have to be modified a little bit with it. So custom exhaust system on it. The exhaust runs back through here, comes back here, and just kind of tilts out this direction on it, so it can either go over the axle or come out somewhere here onto it. I don't know, maybe ahead of the wheel would be kind of cool, or I think actually out of here, coming out of the side of this would be kind of fun. So I don't know, I might do that if we hang on to it for longer or whatever. Oh yeah, taillights, has brand new taillights into it with turn signals built into them, stuff onto it. No front or rear bumper onto it. I might have a rear bumper or front bumper, or they're both like pretty much the same. They're just this rear round bar. So I think I have that with it. So I'll include it with it in case somebody wants it, put it onto it. I don't know. I haven't done one yet because wasn't sure what to do. I kind of like the way the front end looks without the door stuff onto it. All of the mechanisms in the door, they're not new, but they've gone through, everything was pulled out and cleaned and all greased up and stuff with it. So the window goes up, both windows go up a little bit harder because it's all new gaskety and stuff, and it clamps on it pretty hard. When I called the company, they said just after you run them up and down for a little while of ownership and stuff, then they'll get easier, because it is literally everything. So this felt that runs along in here, the channel down inside on both sides, all of it is redone. These have been pulled out and rebuilt and powder coated and stuff, so that's why they're kind of the black to not stand out quite so much, because, well, part of it too is they were like a stainless type of stuff. Well, they were this kind of coloring stuff onto it. And they just were disgusting and whatnot with it. So that, unfortunately, we couldn't get done because of the button thing and stuff with it. So, but yeah, they work, they latch on with it. So it's nice to have. So yeah, so that's it. That's her. That's the little red cooler in all her glory. All right. Thanks, guys. Later.